No problem. I laugh every time.
You have a day off, huh?
Yeah, I took the day off because it's MEA weekend, which is the it's basically like a Minnesota Educators Conference something, I think. MEA weekend, but it's kind of like a well-known weekend in Minnesota where kids are off Thursday, Friday, and my sister-in-law takes them for like the couple of days or whatever is her kind of like time with the kids weekend. So my wife and I are kind of by ourselves for a couple of days, so took the day off to kind of, I don't know, do whatever, hang out with her.
You guys aren't going to extend the family?
I don't know if that'd be happen, but maybe. Oh God.
Yeah. So I downloaded one of my channel's videos, my motorcycle channel on YouTube. I downloaded like 4K videos. I learned that my high-end laptop that I bought like 7-8 years ago sucks at playing 4K.
Yeah, probably.
I still my MacBook Pro M4 Max high-end spec'd out, with the exception of instead of 8 terabytes, it has like 4 terabytes, but everything else is like maxed out. That's still sitting on my bench. I haven't even taken it out the delivery box, the UPS box yet. It's just been sitting there.
Why, are you looking to return it at some point? Or?
And I got that $3,000 lens that I haven't taken out the box. Everything's just sitting on my bench. I got $27,000 on my bench that I haven't, except for my rig. That's open, but I haven't turned it on yet. So,
jeez,
I've been consistently going through DaVinci Resolve tutorials. I probably got like maybe a dozen pages of notes. I've just been trying to get through all the tutorials.
Mm-hmm. Have you made anything cool yet where you're like, this is cool?
Maybe I should say tutorials, lesson plans. I mean, I enhanced the trailer that I showed you earlier. That's it.
Cool. I'm surprised you haven't opened that computer, though. That would have been the first thing I probably did. It was just like,
oh, because it requires work for me to set it up, to now install all the software. Oh yeah, last night I deleted. Hold on, give me a second. I deleted 115 gigs of data last night because my disk space was just being hogged up. Even though it said that I had like 60 gigs free of space, when I would go to my task manager, my disk space was consistently at like 100%. It sucked.
Well, if the space is available,
defrag.
No, maybe defragging would help, but like your disk percentage is your like IO, I believe, on it, isn't it? So it's it's how much how much you can pull off the disk and like at a time or whatever. But if it's at 100%, do you have a solid state drive?
Yes, I do. But also take into
100. Really, that's crazy.
But also take into consideration, and I'm open to learning. Right, I'm wrong usually. That isn't it called like PC rot or something with Windows machines, where just over time like the performance of the machine just degrades with all that crap, whether it's patches or vulnerabilities that creeped in onto your machine over time. But so my understanding is you have 32-bit, 64-bit, and you're reading in data. But that data can be segmented throughout the disk, and it's not contiguous, right? And so I thought that the more fragmented your data is for a unit of data that your system is trying to retrieve for you, the slower it's going to be. Which I thought the countermeasure to deal with that is to defrag your machine so that it takes all these empty blocks throughout your 500 gigs of disk space and it consolidates it, right? That's what I thought, and it makes it faster.
Yeah, no, you're right. You're right.
So that's what I did, and I mean, it's a lot cleaner now. I'm not sure if that's a direct result of me doing it, but last night for like 3 hours, it was at like 100%. And I mean, with Tricky, I'm at 1% now with CPU, with 19% CPU, 1% disk, 13% memory while I'm streaming, talking to you, 10% GPU. But last night, I was downloading all these 4K videos from Google Takeout. Google Takeout is when you want to request any information that Google has on you, such as videos, comments, whatever Google has about you. You can download it, and you can make requests twice every 6 months. So I downloaded my Moto Growl video content that's in 4K, and so I had like four or five 4K downloads going on in parallel, and it just killed my machine. And once I had everything downloaded, I was still at 100% disk utilization. It didn't let up after the download. And then I rebooted my machine. It didn't care. It's like, nope, I don't care. I'm still at 100%.
I wonder if it was indexing it or something.
So I'm not sure if it was some anti-malware resources that were or processes that were being executed.
Yeah.
But it was at 100% for like 3 hours, dude.
Yeah.
And so, I mean, it's cleaner now. I deleted like 110 gigs of data. And I mean, I guess that's useful. So.
Yeah, it's probably the anti-malware thing. You're right. It's probably scanning all the new files. And if they were quite large, which 4K video tends to be.
And then I indexed my data, and it claimed that it was going to take like 13 hours. But when I went to bed and then promptly woke up like 3 hours later, it looked like it had finished.
You only went to bed for 3 hours?
I'm always waking up in the middle of the night, and then I just snooze. I snooze from like 3 o'clock to like 7. Where I'll lose consciousness probably like every half an hour, and then I wake up like 10, 15 minutes later, and that's just how it is.
Oh, that sucks, man. Have you done like a sleep study or something to see if it's like sleep apnea or?
I don't think it's critical. Like I'm fine operating until around 7:30, 8 o'clock. I'm exhausted. I'm not sure if that's just age or my sleep habits.
Or both, yeah.
When you were doing podcasting, well, how much was your setup, your studio setup for recording?
How much price?
Approximately, yeah. So your microphone, your stand, I don't know if you did any soundproofing. Your filter for the microphone, your all that stuff for audio quality.
Yeah, literally, it's just I bought this Blue Yeti mic after doing it without one for a couple times, I think. Because that, like, it was definitely different to have a nicer mic, but just the Blue Yeti mic. So it was what, I don't even know how much these go for anymore. And I did buy like the filter or whatever for it, and that. So maybe the mic was like $80 to $100.
Oh man!
And then that's pretty much it. I ended up taking the pop filter thingy off.
Really?
And all I've got is this like foam thing over it now.
Why did you take the pop filter off?
It was clunky, and I don't know that it did a whole lot. Yeah, I don't know. So when I would edit it anyways, I would just take out all the stuff, because most people that are on the other side of the podcast are like, they don't have all that. So you've got to clean up audio and stuff like that. So I learned tricks within Audacity to make the sound better. I would tinker with it. There was one interview where I got particularly bad audio from one of the people I interviewed. And so I had to spend a lot of time trying to clean it up and make it more legible. So
how much was your setup? You said your microphone was like $90.
Probably $100. Yep.
$100.
I mean, the rest was just my standard computer.
What about your arm? Do you have an arm on your microphone connected to your desk?
Yeah. That probably wouldn't have been more than $20, maybe. I don't think it would have been a lot more than that.
Were you content with the audio quality of your setup?
Yeah, I think so. A lot of it has to do with how you position the mic too. And I'm hearing myself.
Oh shit!
I wonder if your audio.
Do I need to hold up? How do I kill the share screen? All right, say something. Tell me if you still hear your echo.
Something. Can I say? No, I can't hear an echo now.
So let's try this. Let's try this again, and let's make sure that the audio share tab is turned on. My name is Scott. All right, say something now.
Something now. No, I'm good now.
All right.
I didn't react really on
your setup was, let's say, $150, $200 maybe. Look at
that. Yeah.
Look at my setup is $1,500, $1,700. I can't do what's 5 and 7. That's 12, right? So it sounds like it's $3,200 right there, and then another $800. So that's $4,000, and then this would be $4,200, and then $4,350 or $4,360, and then another $80 is I can't do the math. What's $4,440, $4,400 in my shopping cart. So this microphone is like $1,100. There's a reason why it's in my shopping cart and I haven't like purchased it, because, dude, I'm living check to check now.
Yeah, I mean, so like I said, I bought the Blue Yeti microphone, which actually is still, that's what I use right now. So it's right here. Did
you get a shock mount?
No. I didn't pretty much buy anything special other than the microphone, just because every other microphone pretty much sucks.
Yeah. So what I'm definitely getting probably in a couple of weeks is just these first two items. This digital audio converter that has recording inputs, and then this open back headphone. And then I don't know, I'll probably get the rest of this stuff maybe in a couple months. They're not essential right now. I don't plan on recording vocals within the next 4 weeks. I'm still trying to learn this new skill, and I could definitely like do audio video edits just once I get this and this with my current setup that I already have. This so I assume you didn't have a microphone preamp or an external microphone preamp.
No, none of that, man. I had Jack Diddley, but you don't really need that much to do podcasting. It's kind of you can get started cheap, and then if things take off, you can build up your stuff. But I don't know if you're not doing this for podcasting though, right?
No,
this is
no.
for video production.
I want to produce cinematic trailers or cinematic grade content. That's what I want to produce. I want to have the skill to produce cinematic grade content. And so that's the objective. Hopefully when I start creating crap and then figuring out how to improve the crap to make it improve crap, then over time I could have something that's decent enough that I could help others and have a marketable skill. My career is over as a software developer in 36 months. So dude, for the last, I think this is like maybe day 6 or day 7, I've been consistently doing an hour to hour and a half of video lessons on DaVinci Resolve and all the different modules between video editing, audio mixing, etc. So I'm on it, man. I'm just trying to be careful not to go homeless. And here's the challenge. I think we may have discussed this. I harass Odie every other day about this. I don't want to buy budget equipment just for me to outgrow it and replace it. And now I just have a whole bunch of crap that I don't use. I'd rather buy high quality stuff that I could grow into, even if it means it takes me a lot longer to learn, than to buy something for $500 that's considered budget. And then within 6 months, I'm ready to graduate to something that's higher quality, provides more value, but it's $2,000.
Well, I mean, but the thing is you can just pull what you gained out of it. So it's like you can buy a $500 one, turn around and put it on like Facebook Marketplace, resell it, or put it on eBay.
Yeah, because when I cleared out my audio recording equipment, when I move, that's when a lot of stuff goes, right? And of course, I was financially comfortable, so it wasn't that serious for me to sell anything. I just donated it to a church because it's like a cult church next door, and they really get into their music entertainment. So I just gave them a PA mixer. I gave them a microphone. I pretty much donated my entire studio setup, which, I mean, brand new, the stuff, I think I probably paid maybe approximately $600 for the setup, but I wasn't really hurting for money. So I didn't care. I needed to move out of my unit, and that was the highest priority, to get rid of stuff, period. And I just didn't want to throw it away. So I just donated it to a church. But this time, yeah, I don't have 100,000 sitting in my account. So
yeah, that's a difference. So you're done with software dev in 36 months for sure? That's pretty specific.
The combination of Indians and AI, I can't compete. I can't. So when I say Indians, I mean H-1B1 visas, which, lower price. They're just as smart, if not smarter than me. They demonstrate more hunger, more drive than I do at my age. And them leveraging AI, I can't keep up with that. I don't want to deal with it. I need higher barriers to entry in order to carve out a certain quality of life or to earn a living. And I'm open to ideas, but like the gifts and the curses, software development is relatively cheap unless you get into mobile development. It's relatively cheap to learn what you need in order to make hella money at the time. Now, that's not the case, man. Now you're competing against an entire country, and you're competing against um, disrupting tools that those countries are going to use. And like, I don't have a career, dude. I'm getting older. I'm aging out. Like, what employer is going to take my compensation requirements along with, you know, health that degrades over time, which means that there's going to be unplanned, you know, days that I'm out sick or I'm at medical appointments, like versus someone that's just fresh, ready, hungry, and willing to work for a third.
Why do you think you're gonna have so many medical appointments?
Because I have stuff. So.
Oh, okay. Oh man.
So yeah. So I look at. I just need another skill set.
Yeah. No, it makes sense. Do you know where you're planning to take this? Then, are you going to get into start a studio? Or are you going to freelance?
Well, I'm going to answer your question, but the highest priority is I can't think about execution of a business if I don't have the skill set. But once I have a skill set to help others, then I think the thought process would be put together some professional content, such as like maybe some product reviews, whether it's of vehicles or of, I don't know, some technology devices, whatever. Do a thorough job of the video audio content, especially as if it were maybe the intro of it were a trailer. And then you dig into helping people understand or answering their questions within your review. I mean, those are some of the options that are available. I already have some acquaintances that, this one guy, he bought a 4-door slingshot out of, I think, Colorado, that he's bringing over to Miami, and he wants to rent it out to basically for people to do tours of Miami, right? So I mean that'll be free work as I'm learning what all this equipment means and how to put all this stuff together. But once I'm able to put together a portfolio from just maybe helping people for free, then hopefully I'll get good enough where people are willing to pay me money to do the same thing once I understand what I'm doing and I'm not wasting people's time with garbage or poor quality content.
Have you thought about pursuing down doing wedding photos and wedding videos?
That's stressful. I don't think. Have I thought about it? Half of the videos about camera rigs are based on wedding photography.
Wedding, yeah.
Um,
Because that's the big payday type items for photographers.
It may be, but I don't think I'll be at that level of even entertaining. One is that seems hella stressful because this is an important chapter of someone's life that doesn't get repeated in theory.
Yeah, I've heard of stories where people they accidentally erase the SD card and they're like, I've got nothing for you. Well, they have to go and try to recover it through.
Yeah, when I was in the shower, I was listening to the audio of a YouTube video of this guy basically providing commentary of how he effed up the filming of a wedding. And it's entertaining to listen to. It's kind of comical, but yeah, I don't want to ruin people's happy moments. So that won't be probably for another. One is I'm not interested in and on a Saturday or Sunday, spending 5 hours between a wedding and a reception. I'm not interested in using my time that way. But two, if I did, then yeah, I'm not interested in doing weddings. I mean, I don't know how much they make. I would assume that they probably make, I would assume maybe 1,000 to 1,500 for a wedding and a reception, maybe. I paid 1,400 for my Beach Mobile commercial video shoot, and they were there. They were filming for 2 hours. Of course, filming for 2 hours isn't the total work that they do. They then have to assemble the video, put together the audio tracks, and then produce a high end product, hence commercial. But that was $1,400. Well, you looking up the rate?
Yeah, I was looking up the rate. So it's for beginner budget photographers are 1,000 to 3,000 range.
For beginners, 3,000.
Well, 1 to 3. That's the beginner
for
budget
a beginner. For a beginner,
it says beginner budget.
They can get $3,000 for a wedding and reception.
It says beginner budget photographers price range 1,000. This is Google's AI overview.
All right, so that's
mid range 35 to 7. Mid range is 3,500 to 7,000, and then the high end is 8,000 to 20,000 plus.
All right, so $3,000 times 52, right? Well,
if you could do one a week.
2 and 52 is 104. Plus, you add another 52, right? So that's 156,000 for a mid range. 156,000 a year for a mid range photographer.
So what price? What
pretty quick, man? Pretty quick.
I'm shitty at doing math in my head.
Well, you have to. If you would have said, what's 52,000 times 3, I wouldn't be able to tell you in like 4 seconds. But I could easily multiply by 2, and then add the last unit to it, and that's how I could come up with the total.
Yeah, if you could do a $5,000 job once a week for the entire year, so all 52 weeks, it's 26 or 260,000.
I just realized I didn't change my video. Hold up.
So,
shoot, how do I change my video? Where's settings at? My name is Scott. Yeah, I have this webcam set up. I didn't even set up my video to record my imperfections. Where's my remote at? Oh, here we go. My name is Scott. Shoot.
Next, you'll be going out and renting studio space and.
Well, what would be a nice business is with all this equipment that I've acquired and high likelihood that I will continue to acquire, it would be a nice side hustle to rent it out. But if they F it up or just not return it, I'm not sure if it's worth it. Scott, there's insurance. Yeah, but does the end justify the means?
Yeah, I don't know if renting equipment would be.
All I know is I'll just keep getting a queue of crackheads or drug addicts that are like, yeah, I want to rent your stuff.
I feel like people who unless they're in desperate need because something broke, I feel like people who know that high end of equipment probably have the equipment themselves. It's, you know what I mean? I was just thinking because you could probably get into a whole bunch of learning work, where you're not making a lot of money or almost no money, but you're just doing a lot of work to learn the trade for free. So it's like, hey, somebody want budget senior photos? You don't want to pay, what the price of it is, but you might not get good quality because I'm learning.
Yeah, but I do that already. Before I got stressed out with these video lessons,
mm-hmm.
Like once or twice a week when I would go work out, I'll strap on a camera in my backpack. And after my workout on the beach, I would just take my camera out and I would film the volleyball players. And believe it or not, I mean, those are people in motion. You get to figure out how to work your autofocus. And also, I film after I film them, when I'm walking home, there's a skateboard rink, and then I usually record the skateboarders to try to learn my equipment and hurry up and make mistakes and come up with a plan to figure out how to not make those mistakes again when it comes to autofocus. Autofocus is the biggest challenge for me when people are in motion, because it's easy for the camera to swap to a different subject that you didn't intend the camera to focus on.
Oh, sure. Yeah, I guess that makes sense. So what you're saying is I should go out and buy an SLR camera so I can figure out how to so you can talk to somebody about what you're doing. What is it? What does an SLR camera go for nowadays?
I don't know what an SLR camera is. You talking about a mirrorless camera?
A DSLR, I meant. That's the kind you have, a digital SLR camera. So SLR is where you've got the like exchangeable lenses. I'm not even sure what SLR means. So when I was working at Walmart back in college time, my wife worked at the photo center, so she learned about cameras and stuff, and I learned through that at least what the names or the different types were. And I know that Canon and Nikon are kind of like the big two in that range.
Well, Nikon just recently started gaining its respect in modern times. It's really been the biggest players.
Canon, yeah.
It's Sony first, Canon, and I thought Fuji, and Nikon was like fourth place. But with the Nikon Z8 and Z9, specifically the Z8, the technology, aka specs, on that camera is so high end and first to show up for these generation of cameras that they've only recently, within maybe the past 24 to 30 months, have been gaining praise from the wide market or industry.
Is Sony Pentax, is that their brand?
I think it's just Sony. I'm not sure.
Because Pentax is like the other one that kind of shows up with Nikon and Canon.
Yeah, I'm not sure. All I know is, I mean, the audio video shop, they love me. They called me yesterday. They're like, hey, Scott, what's going on? And I'm like, I'm all right. How's everything going? They're like,
stuff?
Hey, the Nikon ZR people are in their shop, and they're showing off the camera, and they're letting people try it out, and they have a Q&A for them. It's going on from noon to 5 o'clock. And, I know how interested you are about, learning and the Nikon brand. So, hey, if you want to show up, we're here for you. I'm like, I'm at work. Like, they love me. Every time, you remember that, was it the Hardee's commercial? Remember that commercial where like the dudes that drive through and he's like, cha-ching, cha-ching. This is like 15 years ago.
Oh, I don't remember that one.
Does that sound familiar at all? Where there's like a cashier at a drive-through and he's saying, cha-ching. That's how this store acts whenever I call or whenever I'd step in, because they know it's going to be like bare minimum $2,000 every time I come.
Now it's rallies.
Okay.
Yeah, no, I was gonna say if it was a Hardee's commercial, I'd probably recognize it. But rallies, we don't have rallies in Minnesota that I'm aware of. Yeah.
Do you guys have
Checkers?
Checkers?
Might have their fries. We might have Checkers and Rallies fries.
That's the same
and
thing, right?
Yeah, but we don't have the actual shops here. We barely have a Sonic. I think we have maybe one Sonic in the state. So like, well, we have Hardee's, and Hardee's is actually still fairly prolific.
There's only one Hardee's, and it's about 45 minutes outside of Cleveland, in some rural suburb. It's like across the street from a Jehovah's Witness convention center. That's the only reason why I know about it.
I worked at Hardee's for like when I was in high school, and then for a little bit after high school, I worked at a Hardee's. So I have a place in my heart for Hardee's as a chain restaurant.
Yeah. Yeah, I haven't seen the Hardys in Tampa or Miami. I haven't seen. I know there's a Checkers in Tampa, but I haven't seen a Checkers or a Rallies in Miami. I haven't seen a Dairy Queen in Miami. Is that interesting?
Yeah, there is a Hardee's north of Tampa because I went there last time I was in Florida.
Mm.
I don't know where, but we went to what beach we were going to. No, we went and saw the manatees at was it Sammy
Busch
Sosa or
Gardens.
something like that. No, it's called like Sammy Sosa or something. Not I know who Sammy Sosa is, but
Yeah, he's a black
Sarasota Sosa. There's a manatee
you confuse Sarasota with Sammy Sosa. Okay.
Yeah, I don't know. It's Sessa. No, it's what the hell is that place called though? It's north of Tampa. It's where
there's Siesta Keys. There's Sarasota. There's
it must be Sarasota.
I think Marco Island or something. There's St. Petersburg. I did a year up there.
I gotta look it up. I want to say it's like it actually starts with an H or something, like Hamosa Sosa or something like that. Oh God.
Someone, you went to a beach?
Yeah, well, we went to a beach above that. So we went and saw the manatees. Then we stopped through this town, and there was a Hardee's there. So we got food. Then we went to a beach that was near a nuclear power plant. It's Homosassa. I can't even say the damn word.
I never heard of it.
It's HMOSASSA. It's Homosassa.
No, I wonder what type of people it attracts.
Yeah, so we must have gone through Crystal River. Then is where that Hardee's must have been, and then we went to a beach on. Where is it? Was it this Fort Island beach? Maybe. Yeah, I think it's this Fort Island beach. That was a cool beach, actually. Must have been.
Yeah, Sean, like get some studio gear or camera gear, so I'm not by myself trying to figure all this stuff out. And then you can have a side hustle, and we could film Native American weddings on the reservations where you live.
I don't live on a reservation. I could go and film. I could go and take a lot of photos of ice fishing and just be an ice fishing photographer. There you go.
I think you would enjoy audio mixing. I don't know how much you're into music, but
I wish I understood music better because I like putting together tracks and layering tracks and stuff. It's kind of fun, but I don't think I can get to a point where I do it anymore.
Yeah, I'm not interested in being a DJ. I'm just interested in putting together cinematic trailers. I think that stuff is cool. And then there's an art to like, I mean, dude, there's free software like DaVinci Resolve, specifically their Fairlight module, where you can literally like sound engineer like Adobe surround sound. You could position the noise spatially within like subject to relative to a listener. Like you'll just go down a rabbit hole of things that are alien to you. That I mean, you're programming an audio experience, let alone an audio video experience for consumers, and it's interesting.
Yeah.
And your IDEs, you still have IDEs. They're just not Visual Studio, Eclipse, NetBeans.
Oh, I know.
Writer.
I've done video editing just at a very basic.
I didn't know.
I've done audio editing for podcasts. Is like so Audacity was what I used. It's a free tool.
Yes, I used it before. Is that still? Is it still in use?
Yeah. It's still a great audio editor for what you get for free, basically for free. So, actually. It was just so stupid. It took me forever. For some reason, I wanted my ringtone to be this sound from this commercial. So for some stupid reason, one night I spent like an hour trying to figure out how to get the audio that I could listen to on YouTube to be my ringtone or my to be my thing. So like what did I do? I used OBS Studio to record my system's audio, then put that into Audacity to strip out the audio, but you need FFmpeg to do it. So I had to get that downloaded and installed. Then I could pull out the audio track, and then I used the phone connect from Windows to my phone to transfer it onto my phone, and then I was able to get it to be my ringtone or whatever. It was like a long process to get all that shit out there, but I used to use Audacity to handle all of the cutting for my podcast. So I'd have to go through, and every pop or every time somebody went like, or they'd click, because we do it a lot. We don't really think we do, but we do it a lot. So you have to go and find and eventually you get used to seeing the waves on the thing. Like, oh, there's a click or a pop. So you just zoom in, cut that little chunk out of the audio track, and then merge it back together. And so you'd get this clean thing. It takes a while to do that. Then you have to reduce you want to take your digital track down, or your, is it digital? No, it's like the 2-track. It's not called, is it? No, what the fuck is that called?
Yeah, mono
stereo. Yeah, you take your stereo down to mono, and then there was some other like filters you could run over it to kind of. Oh, you have to level out the audio so you get a track from the person you're interviewing. So like I think I had you send me the track, and so you have to level out the audio levels between the tracks so somebody doesn't come in like super loud while the other one comes in super quiet.
Mm-hmm.
So there's like a whole bunch of stuff you have to do to get that. And then there's, you put in the intro music, and you got to have a fade in, and it's a fun.
Sounds like you miss it.
It was, well, I mean, it was cool to do at the time, but I don't know what content I would create nowadays. Probably be my kid's hero if I could do like Minecraft videos or something, or VR or Roblox, but.
What's Roblox?
Roblox, there's a shot for you to make some money with your dev skills. Actually, it's different, but so Roblox is a so like it's probably the most played game system, I would say, or library, or I don't even know what you call it, platform that kids play nowadays. So it's like almost all kids are playing Roblox, and so what it is it's a platform where you can make games using their like system, right? So they have editor, they've got a multiplayer's all built in. They've got a whole like ecosystem around building games within the confines of their structure, and then sharing and distribute those games. And then kids buy these things called Roblox or Robux, something like that. And they pay for in-game content. So if they want to have like let's say they want to have a special, like somebody uploaded content that was, a shirt that your guy could wear. So you can design the textures and then go on there. Kids will pay their Robux to get that shirt. And then they will, they'll use that, and then you can get the proceeds for it. And if you make so much, you get payout. And so there's people making millions of dollars on Roblox games on the platform. So I don't know, it's kind of a sleeper, like one of these things where if somebody went in hard on it, they could probably make quite a bit of money. But it's a learning curve because you have to learn their whole like engine and how to mix it all together and how to code and script it with Lua. And actually their scripting language, I think, is called Luau, which is a variant of Lua, I guess. So anyways, yeah, if you just Google it sometime, Roblox, you'll see it looks stupid. I've actually played games with my son. I played this game called Rivals with him on it. I'll shoot you the link. It's a shooter game, and he's obsessed with it. And I it's kind of fun. It's pretty low key. low stakes shooter. So it's kind of a pay to win thing though, because if you have the better guns, you're pretty much guaranteed to beat somebody. Not guaranteed, but it's heavy. But the thing is, that I think that they have is they're all multiplayer experiences for the most part. So, and they have that multiplayer match minding, voice chat, all that stuff built into the engine. So I'm hearing myself again.
Oh crap! Oh, hold up. What if I just tone down my? Hold up. Say something else. You still hear yourself?
Yeah, I still hear myself.
Sean, man, you're killing me. You're killing me, Smalls.
I had one time my nephew and I went to the grocery store and we were buying some protein bars after we went to the gym, and I don't remember what it was, but the cashier was like said something about s'mores, and she recited the entire s'mores thing from that movie, The Sandlot. Where he's like, you take the gram and you put it in between, and then you know whatever. I can't remember the whole thing, but it was good.
Oh, you're talking about when I said you're killing me, Smalls?
Yeah, it just reminded me of that.
What do you think was a better movie, Sandlot or Goonies?
Sandlot. I mean, I like Goonies, but I liked Sandlot growing up, I think. Oh, we're back at this.
Man, I was messing around with this last night, and I said, I basically it's like the first scene of this book, and I was like,
I suppose it's a good way to get like a bunch of video clips that you can just try.
Well, that's what I was trying to experiment with, because I'm trying to kill a whole bunch of birds with one stone. And I was like, hey, create a scene with this content, make the characters black and in their 50s when it comes to age. And so it produced like two guys and a lady. God. But the lady it produced was like a tranny. And I'm like, what the? I swear to God. And I'm like, whoa. So I just closed my laptop. I swear to God, you think I'm lying. I'm not lying.
I don't think you're lying. I
don't remember. Hold up. I have to figure out how to do this. If I say Gemini,
you say what? Gemini what? Gemini what?
Sorry. For Veil 3, given the following chapter content. So it does that. And then let's say update the scene such that the characters are black, 50 years of age, and or African American. How about that? African American, 50 years of age, and have an urban dialect. Also ensure that the office environment has large monitors on the walls and hold up. Smoke black walls. And a large mahogany, how do you spell mahogany, table that is centered where the discussion, I didn't realize this was going to take this long, is being held. What are you looking up?
I'm just writing a comment on something it's work related.
All right, so then
So you're building are you using Gemini to build a better prompt for video?
yes,
Okay,
exactly.
yeah, that makes sense. It's like you layer on tooling.
So then, oh shoot, hold up, crap, I forgot something. I forgot something. Update the scene such that the characters involved are consistent with the chapters attached. Okay, so now it has the chapters of my book, and now when I go to this right here, all right, hit play. It's generating the video. What happened to Gambler?
Yeah, I was kind of wondering that too.
My name is Scott. All I do is drop bombs, look at your moms, and pull down her thongs. Spit hot fire. Yeah, this thing literally spits out like 8-second clips. That's a lot of clips for an hour and a half film.
Yeah, which is why most things are short form nowadays. Well, and it's because most people don't have a attention span to do anything long. I've lost my attention span for most movies now. I don't like. I used to love going to movies, and I think like short form content just killed it because it's like,
No, I
well,
enjoy going to
and
movies.
yeah.
It's the people with their stupid phones that made me stop going to movie theaters.
Oh yeah.
I,
See, I don't have a problem with that. There's almost barely anyone. I mean, occasionally we'll get someone using their phone,
I,
but
I hate it. I pay my money to be in a darkly lit theater. Why are the theaters darkly lit if you're going to pull out your phone? Like, I hate it. People, you don't understand how annoyed I get when I'm trying to watch a big screen and all of a sudden I see a little screen that's hella bright just show up in the middle of nowhere when I'm trying to immerse myself in the movie. Like, I hate it, man. People cannot get off their phones. Why are you going to movie theaters? Okay, here we go. Did you hear the audio? Sorry.
yeah. Or no, I don't actually. Your
Oh,
creation is
what was
ready.
that? Hold on.
Does it actually play audio?
It does, but you were hearing an echo. Hold up. How do I share?
I think you have to share PC audio, maybe.
Well, share entire screen. Oh, just share the Chrome tab. of Google Studio. Okay, this might work. Okay. All right. So you see the screen, right? You see the screen, right?
Yeah.
All right.
Time is gone. We need a bold, reckless gamble. Now,
The guy just disappeared.
I'll get the directive out. A bold move. Right away. Time is gone. We need a bold...
Gone!
I'll get
That
the
guy's
directive
gone.
out.
That guy's name
A
was
bold...
Time.
All right. So how do I save this?
Is there a download on it? Or like a... There's code behind this? Like, what the hell is that? Oh, they
Yeah.
an HTML, like they make it in a web page or something?
Dude, no, there's literally code for this. I don't know what this stuff is.
Huh.
I think it's
That's weird.
a TSX file. So then the next question is, oh, you can share? No, let's share app. How do you?
Well, it's a like that little 3 dot doesn't have a download or anything. Oh yeah, there you go.
Well, how do you tell it to fix it?
Like, can you do make changes, features, ask for anything? Just do the next.
No,
prompt.
no. When I was in. This prompt is a new window. Yeah, this right here is for modifying the user experience of Veil 3. I learned that last night where I was like, make the walls darker, do this, do that, and literally just change the UX of this window and not the film. Let me download this. Yeah, I don't know how am I supposed to get to the next scene? Is it here? Edit, name, and description. Did you find it, or are you doing something else?
No, I'm doing something else.
In the video, a man teleports to another seat. This was unexpected. Fix it. Let's see what happens. Because I don't think this is. You would think that this is related to this, but that hasn't been my experience. So you mean to tell me these aren't real human beings, like their faces? These are literally like made up faces of people that don't exist?
Yeah, it's totally made up. I remember like a while ago, this was a few years ago. I went to a website. It was like none of these people exist, and it was like the early days of AI where it hadn't broken yet, and it was like you go there and you just get screenshots of random people, and they look totally legit, like you went out and took it with your camera, but they were all people who didn't exist. And it was like mind blowing.
Like it looks like it gives you the code, and you're supposed to go in here and update the code. That's an interesting. That's interesting. Like they basically generate the code for this video, and then whenever you want to enhance it, instead of them enhancing the video, they give you the code of what you think is going to enhance the video based on what you prompted it to do. And you're supposed to just paste the code in there. Like, why would I want to do that? Why can't it do that for me? And what is
I
its
don't know.
file?
Well, TSX is probably a TypeScript JSXX file, which is like something you use within. It's a template language that's used within. It's used within React, but it could also be used in Vue and some other ones, I think.
What am I supposed to do with this? Am I in Veil 3? Like, I don't understand this. Hey, Harrison. Says, yes, a TypeScript file that if for a view, it has JS stuff in it. Okay. Harrison, how's your interview? Dude, I wonder how much. Something weird happened yesterday. I get a phone call. Hold up. It's not letting me. Hold up. It's literally updating the code.
Yeah, that's weird. Why is it?
But how do I run it? I don't understand this stuff. Just play the video of the black people.
I'm surprised that it's creating a website for each one. That's just.
How do you play this? I mean, I'm complaining about it, yet it's doing things that are space age. I don't know how to get past the first video. I don't know how to do anything.
Yeah, I don't. VO Studio is one I've never used, so I don't know why it.
Like, how do I play the?
What's back to start? Why is it in an app to begin with? It just doesn't make sense. I'm gonna look up now. I'm gonna look up what the heck's going on because now I'm VO Studio. Why? So you can use it to create. Yeah, I don't know why this would be doing that. What the hell? Go back to start. Where are you? What web page are you? Like, this isn't something doesn't feel right. Like, so Harrison says it seemed to go well. I had a few this week, and they all seemed to be good. Technical interview at 10 for recruiter. He'll see the interview yesterday called Mattermost, and they are talking about it. 5 rounds of interviews, and one is paid project that I will have to do a Q&A with a team over. Huh. That's interesting. So they're paying you to interview.
Good, they should.
Which is
for
cool.
5,
yeah.
He said he has to do 5 rounds.
Yeah. So why does it put it in the web like that? That's just so weird. Maybe this is maybe they just have this hack where they're like, how do we get this out as fast as possible? Well, let's just have the video embedded in our code editor that we previously were thinking about making.
With ChatGPT, you have to have an iPhone to use their to do the same thing that we're doing on the webpage.
What? You have to have an iPhone to do what?
You have to have their mobile app, and it's only on iOS for ChatGPT's competing product to Google's Veil 3.
It's for Sora? Huh.
Yeah.
That's insane. I don't know why.
Because I wanted to mess around with it.
Shareholders are getting restless. If we don't make a boss move, we won't just be stagnating. We gon' be.
Say the word, Henderson. We gonna be obsolete.
Got it. Shareholders are getting restless. If we don't make a boss move, we won't just be stagnating. We gon' be.
Say the word, Henderson. We gonna be obsolete.
Got it. Shareholders are getting restless. If we don't make a boss move, we won't just be stagnating. We gon' be.
Say the word, Henderson. We gonna be obsolete.
Shareholders are getting restless. If we don't make a boss move, we won't just be stagnating.
That was
We gon'
funny.
be.
Say the word, Henderson. We gonna be obsolete.
Got it.
That was funny.
Shareholders are getting restless. If we don't make a boss move, we won't just be stagnating. We gon'
That was funny. That's for sharing. Oh, crap. I thought I downloaded it. Hold on. My name is Scott. All I do is drop bombs. Look at your chick. Yeah. I keep it slick.
Line up on the block.
Hold on. Were they both talking at the same time?
Who? The guys?
The guy sitting down that teleported.
Got it. What, no. Were they? I'll play it again. You said the guy who was standing up and the guy sitting down were doing the same vocals. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
And then the guy just disappeared.
Look. Hold on.
Like he was pretending to be him, like he was this ghost
Look.
controller.
You see him? Hold on.
No, I don't know what you're looking at.
Oh,
Yeah,
I'm not sharing my screen?
All I see is VO Studio, your creation is ready.
Oh, I'm on a different tab. My bad.
Right.
be.
Yeah.
Say the word, Henderson. We gonna be obsolete.
Got it.
Look.
Shareholders are getting restless. If we don't make a boss move, we won't just be stagnating. We gon' be.
Say the word, Henderson. We gonna be obsolete.
Got it. Shareholders are getting
The
restless.
guy in the back's
if
like,
we don't make a boss move, we won't just be stagnating.
This
We
guy,
gon' be.
he's like,
Say the word,
yeah.
Henderson. We gonna be obsolete.
Got it. Shareholders are getting restless. If we don't make a boss move,
Dude, I think that's going to go viral.
Well, it could. I mean, you never know things these days. We don't make a boss move. Got it. We gonna be obsolete. Got it. Say it, Henderson. Say it, Scott. Obsolete. Got it.
Crap, what am I doing? Oh, you can't see my tab, can you? My name is Scott. Yeah. I'm that dude. I'm so ravishing. I'm like the wrestler Rick Rude. You remember Rick Rude? You probably didn't watch wrestling.
Rick Rude. I did watch wrestling for a period, WCW. Like I was really into it back then. Like I remember one time I got grounded from watching wrestling, and it was like the end of the world because we like once you're in the storyline of it, you have to see what happens next. It was,
What the fuck is going on? Will it not let me upload?
I started watching that movie, The Blackening. Finally, I quit after a short period of time because I just couldn't. But
the Blackening.
Yeah. Have you tried Grok's advanced image generation? It's just as expensive as the other ones.
No, I don't think anybody even uses Grok. That's Twitter's thing, right?
Yeah, it's X's thing. It's like on the benchmarks, it's supposed to be better than most, but I'm surprised it's not more prolific. There's probably a lot of baggage connected with Musk, but
how do we will it let me upload more than one?
Maybe. Got it.
Let's see if we could create another one.
Cha-ching.
This is dumb. I can't even scroll to see the buttons.
You should try to remake the Cha-ching episode from Rallies.
And I only got like 6 more days left on this Google Ultra account. Remember, it's $140 a month.
God, Rallies, 109. Or they had a combo meal for $1.97 in 1992.
Mm.
So you get a fry, a Coke, and a burger for $2. God damn.
Continue to the next scene. And then see, this thing is not going to fit in 8 seconds. You don't see my entire screen, do you?
I do. Yeah. I mean,
But-
it's the entire. If you have more than one monitor, no. But I see one full monitor now. Yeah. Yeah, Harrison, you're right. I think the first job I got was in what year would that have been? Maybe 2000. I was making like $6.25 maybe an hour, and that was 8 years later or whatever. But so I suppose it's not that crazy if you're only making $6 an hour. You work a third of an hour to pay for a combo meal. But I think when I was working at Hardee's, we were kind of expensive at the time, so it was probably like you'd work for an hour for the whole meal.
I want to get this and this. So we have three videos that cover this entire thing right here. Right now I'm working on this one.
This one right here.
This is kind of entertaining. How do you? It's losing context though.
Yeah, I don't know how you do character continuity. I don't know if you have to have an extreme, like, I don't know. Maybe there's ones that do have good character continuity, but character continuity is hard. ChatGPT is not too bad on character continuity right now with their image gen. I don't know about their video gen. Is Midjourney still a thing? Do they have videos yet? I don't know.
I haven't messed around with Midjourney. I guess like this is dumb. How do I do this?
I'm not seeing anything now, so
Oh,
don't know what you're doing.
because I wasn't sharing. I thought you were looking at my screen the entire time.
I was before, and now it's gone. I don't know at what point it went away. There you go. So you put the prompt over there now? I'm so confused. Like, I don't feel like this is the right thing, I think. This is AI Studio, right?
Like it doesn't have context. This is the work. Fire the UX engineer.
Yeah, this feels a little hokey. I don't know, because we went to that one site once and you had like a clip and then you could start the next clip and it was something, it wasn't AI Studio though.
It wasn't.
No, I don't think it was. I think it was called.
This is Visual Studio.
I think it was called like something that started with an F, like Flow or Flux or something like that. I thought it was Flow, maybe.
For Veil 3?
Yeah, Flow is a Google Labs project. It was called Flow. Google's AI. Yeah, Flow with 3.1. Try Google Flow. Yeah, that first one there. That's right.
It's sponsored. I feel guilty when I click on sponsored stuff because it's costing them money.
Well, it's Google charging themselves, so don't feel bad.
Point taken. Why do I have to keep signing in?
So that they know you have the price. But yeah, I don't know why there's not single sign-on. You still have Ultra for a while. For the first month, right?
Yeah.
Well, you're adding a starter project. See what Flow can do. Henderson. He's in the middle of the table. He's got no legs.
Stuff is so confusing. Oh, all right. So we're on this flow thingy. All right. What was the first one? I'm sorry. I just want to get this thing done.
Get the book done?
No, I just wanted to do the first 3 blocks of this. I just wanted to see the first 3 scenes. How do I do this?
Just copy paste everything.
right, so flow, boom, boom, boom. Oh, you're off today, so I don't feel guilty.
Yeah, no, don't.
You know it's hard out here for a pimp. Dude, I want to order some Papa John's now. I'm trying to file a diminished claims, or hold up, take two. I'm trying to file a diminished value claim for my motorcycle accident. Harrison used to be a busboy. And dude, it's hard to get money from someone that's broke. Like,
What do you mean? The insurance company's broke?
no, freaking Rodriguez, the freaking immigrant that almost killed me on my motorcycle, that's straight off the boat. Like he had minimum liability insurance that didn't even cover the repair costs of my motorcycle. So it was at like $10,000.
So you did your own insurance pick it up then? Because that should be like underinsured, right?
Yeah, I have my own insurance company, and I had a good policy that I was paying monthly for. So they covered the expense, but now, like, if I want to resell that bike, the bike's been dropped. It's there's history of the bike being in an accident, so the resale value diminished, right, significantly.
Yeah, insurance covers the value of the thing, right? So that makes sense.
No, well, they don't cover the diminished value of the money you would lose when you resell it. And so I'm trying to figure out, like, how do I take someone that's likely broke from a different country? How do I get them to reimburse me for the diminished value of my motorcycle that they're responsible for?
I guess it's called a lawsuit.
Yeah, but I mean, yeah, but is it worth the time and investment if the person likely doesn't have any assets, and I may collect like $100 a month?
I don't know. It depends on how much it is. You know, $20,000 might be worth it if
it's a $38,000 bike, right? So the bike is a year old, maybe a year and a half old. I mean, I haven't researched it, but I would assume that with like maybe 5,000 miles approximately on it, maybe the price goes from 38,000 to maybe 32,000 if it was never dropped. But if it has been dropped, right, regardless of it being repaired by the dealership, the Ducati dealership repaired it. Not Joe's Auto Collision garage. Yeah. No, Ducati dealership repaired my bike, right, based on the standards that they're being held to. But I don't think that even matters. So, like, if I could guess, it probably goes from like 32,000 resale value if it's never been dropped to probably like 25,000. I'm guessing. I don't know, but I would assume
you're estimating like a $7,000 drop in value.
That's what I'm estimating. Now, if I had context that the bike was dropped, but it was repaired by Ducati, and then I could look at the repair report, they replaced the $4,000 forks. They replaced. I mean, it was damn near $16,000 worth of repairs. And I'm like, and it's reported, and it's data that Ducati has. Then I'm like, oh shoot, this is a steal. But the majority of people that are casual riders, they're not going to know to consider that, right? Someone that is a motorcycle mechanic or someone that's a mechanic in general, they're more educated. They would know. So I don't know how to get money from an immigrant straight off the boat that is likely broke, has no assets, They should never have been on the road in the state of Florida. They almost killed me, and they completely disrupted my life. And I want them to pay for the diminished value of my motorcycle because I'm not going to have the motorcycle forever.
Well, I stop
I
at
feel
the
like I'm just screwed, man.
Why
What?
stop at the diminished value then? You could say just tack on additional expenses for your time, effort. Yeah, I mean, you can sue for pretty much anything, man.
Can you hear the audio on here?
No.
Damn it, man! You make my life hard, man.
StreamYard does.
My name is Scott. All I do is hit the block, run up in your spot, keep screaming, my name is Scott.
You do that a lot.
Yeah. It annoys my girlfriends. All right. So, can you hear it now?
I'll get the directive out. A bold move, right away. We need a bold, reckless gamble, now. I'll get the directive out. A bold move, right away.
And it smashes, what is that, an egg or something?
You see the theme music, or you hear the theme music?
Yeah.
That's cool.
What about the other one?
What?
What about the one next to it?
Oh, this is different.
Say the word, Henderson. We gonna be obsolete. That's the vibe. But all we got was chaos. But Titan Ledger, it's supposed to be.
Say the word.
Titan Ledger.
I like this one better. Say the word.
Say the word. Obsolete. Got it.
So this is ad scene. Okay. Oh, you're pretty smart, Sean. Okay.
Yeah, but I don't think the character continuity is very good. It might be like maybe that expand button does something.
What's this one right here? Is this the next scene?
Yeah, you make the next
this
one.
This is extend. All right.
What about that expand button down there? There's that right next to where the prompt would submit. There's expand. No? Oh, maybe now it's gone. Oh, what should happen next? This and then extended shot. So you have to enter in now what's going to happen next.
So
you might have to just do the clip by clip, scene by scene type thing.
Say the word. Oh. All right. Dude, I don't want to go to work. I just want to do this.
Yeah. Maybe I'll have to get a new job here too.
Yeah, we can have Sean and Scott's production. Sean and Scott production.
Studios.
Focusing on middle-aged African Americans in business AI content. That's our brand, and we're very focused. Yes.
And Sean does the white guys.
There's no white characters in here. Everybody's black. Even Chin. He's a character. I think he might be this guy on the end. Right.
You don't have the evil megacorp separate? That's the white guys?
Not in the book, no. I mean, to be fair, I have white people in the book, but there's Victor and Mr. Henderson is white, which is supposed to be this guy right here, but I decided for entertainment purposes, just make everybody black so I could submit it to BET. Or what's that low budget version of Netflix? It's Tubi. Have you heard of Tubi?
Yeah, I've heard of Tubi.
All right, so let's play everything now. Come here.
Say the word, Henderson. We gonna be obsolete. That's the vibe. But all we got was chaos. But Titan Ledger, it's supposed to be.
We will not preside over a decline. Titan Ledger is our lifeline. Victor will spearhead this.
Say the word.
Now you need to put Victor in there and say, "I will spearhead this." Oh God!
This is entertaining. Hold on. So then
you just do the
this part
same
right here.
Expand again, right?
Extend to this scene.
Oh, I wonder if your screen isn't coming through because I'm not seeing what you're typing.
Yeah, because anytime I share my entire PC, you get an echo.
Huh? That is so weird.
All right, so here's the. Hold up, did I just? All right, so. All right, you see my screen. I don't want to go to work. It stresses me out. Hairline keeps receding.
Oh, there we go. Yeah, it's going now.
My hairline keeps receding because of my job. But it could be worse. I could be unemployed without unemployment benefits. You like my song?
Mm-hmm. Do you shave your head then? You bick it?
Shaved my head this morning. Bic. I thought Bic was a pen.
No, Bic's a well, Bic is a pen.
Schick, right?
No, Bic makes razors and pens.
No, you mean Schick.
No, Bic. I think Chic is the girl version of Bic.
I like to get into the shower, pull out my Schick, and shave my legs.
Bic makes like the most basic brand of razor ever.
All right, here we go.
Yeah, Chic is maybe their.
You ready?
Maybe their female one. Oh, hold on. Yep, go ahead.
Say the word, Henderson. We gonna be obsolete. That's the vibe. But
the vibe.
All we got was chaos.
But Titan Ledger, it's supposed to be. We will not preside over a decline. Titan Ledger is our lifeline. Victor will spearhead this. Ready.
Set.
Go.
Walks into the table.
All right. Now this one. Dude, I'm gonna use up all my credits, dude.
How many credits you get with Ultra?
I don't know. It's over in like 6 days. Remember, I had to use it since like September 19th when you watched me purchase it.
Yeah.
Say the word.
Titan is our lifeline. Yeah, you can get a pack of 12 Bic razors for $350 from Target. Seriously, ever heard of Bic razors before?
No.
We always talked about if you're gonna shave your head, be like, oh, you're gonna Bic it.
Oh shoot. All I do is drop bombs. Look at your moms. Oh.
Oh man.
I don't want to go to work.
You might need to take a sick day.
I haven't taken a sick day yet.
I'm sick of work.
I went to work the morning after I was in ER to like 4 a.m. for my motorcycle accident. I still went to work.
Huh.
I'm a G.
I wouldn't do that, man.
I'm a G.
No way.
I'm about that life. I'm about that life, mother. No, you don't purposely try to do things so that you can tell about your glory days in the future. So like when my son or grandkid.
Glory days.
Hold up. Can I delete this one?
I don't think I have glory days. Yeah.
How do I reorder this? Okay,
There
okay,
you go.
okay.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
It must be in like the mode of trying to expand it. I just click the X there. Yeah.
I'm trying to.
Oh, it's broken.
Set. Go.
Say the word, Henderson. We gonna be obsolete. That's the vibe. But all we got was chaos.
But Titan Ledger, it's supposed to be. We will not preside over a decline. Titan Ledger is our lifeline. Victor will spearhead this. Ready.
Set.
Go. We are running. Ready. Set. Go.
What?
Say the word, Henderson. We gonna be obsolete. That's the vibe.
I feel like it was just the same scene twice. We
Oh,
run it.
no.
Ready, set, go.
All right, so so I'm gonna upload. All this is throwaway. I like the one before it. It's say the word, Henderson. It's gonna be a meme. Say the word, Henderson. Say the word, Henderson.
Don't make a boss move, we won't just be stagnating, we gon' be.
Say the word, Henderson. We gonna be obsolete.
Got it, got it. Shareholders are getting restless. If we don't make a boss move, we won't just be stagnating, we gon' be.
Say the word, Henderson. We gonna be obsolete.
Got it.
All right.
I heard myself that.
We
That's
gon'
fine.
be.
Say the word, Henderson. We gonna be obsolete.
Got it, got it.
I don't know why I think that's funny.
Got it.
Mike Harrison, what do you think about our video? Is he still here? I think Mike Harrison killed Gamler. Did you ever notice?
Maybe
the
Mike
two are-
Harrison is Gambler
No, I talked to Mike Harrison before. I talked to him.
in real life. Or
Yeah,
like on a video.
I had a office hour session with him, and I was trying to help him out with Xamarin development.
Hmm.
So. Oh, all right. I gotta get to work, man. You could tell how I feel about my job, dude.
Yeah.
All right. Well, your call to action is go on Amazon and just buy a whole bunch of camera equipment, so we can record some weddings on some Indian reservations. Yeah.
Okay. I don't think I'll go on Amazon. I don't know. Yeah.
I look at Amazon for reviews, and then I just ended up putting it in my shopping cart.
Yeah. I don't know. I mean, I could get into photography. It'd be probably good for me to find another like a new hobby or something that I could take on, because life's getting pretty lame, boring.
No, you can always capture your children with your camera gear.
Yeah.
In addition, you can make some mixtapes of you and your friends ice fishing.
Mixtapes.
Yeah, you blend some hip hop with the igloos that you guys sit inside of, and the bass that you catch or
Dude,
catfish.
that's we don't sit in igloos. We sit in cabins on wheels. It's I've shown you my rig, haven't I? Yeah. It's a cabin on wheels. It's awesome.
Yeah, I gotta go. Thanks
All right.
for showing up. So I'm sorry
Yeah.
that you got up on your off
No,
day.
that's all right. Yeah, it should be good. I don't think I have any weekends where I have things going on for a while. So I almost thought about trying to sign up for a half marathon tomorrow, because I did my 26K last weekend.
Do it.
And I'm trying to. I signed up for a marathon next summer again, same one I've done 2 times before. And I'm trying to figure out how do I bridge the months between November or between October and June, basically, or well, it's the end of April. I would do another half marathon, but it's like just this well of no runs. So it's like I've got to try to keep motivated for 6 months, 7 months. I don't know, but anyways,
well, you should
all right.
do it. All right, we'll catch up. See ya.
See ya. Bye.
Say the word, Henderson.